Sanders is coming out with a new bumpy cake. So we turn to Ron Rapson, president at Sanders and Morley Candy Makers, to get the lowdown on the new Bumpy. Good morning, Ron.
Hey, good morning, Guy. This week, or actually last week, the Bumpy Cake for two, or more for you, came out, and we've had in our stores last week, and it was a great success to start.
So this isn't a new Bumpy Cake, but it is a more responsibly portioned Bumpy Cake to either allow us to double our single portion or limit, because honestly, the Bumpy Cake is so big, you do end up having to throw away a little bit sometimes if you get one of the big ones, right?
Oh, well, that's sad to hear. But
it's terrible to think about.
It is the same recipe, and portion control is a big thing in the food business now, and we have had many years of great success with the Bumpy Cake, and you're right, we needed a smaller size, and my partner Brian has a lot of ideas, and this was one of them, and we sat around the table one day and we're talking about, hey, how do we get the Bumpy Cake to more people that are maybe it's an older couple, retirees by themselves, or how about a birthday cake for a 1-year-old or something like that, and henceforth the Bumpy Cake for two, or just more for you, I guess.
All right, talking to Ron Rapson, president at Sanders and Morley Candy Makers. Now, listen, I got to tell you, when we came in this morning, we had our roundtable here on WJR at 5:30, and I had no idea the passion for the Bumpy Cake that exists within the walls of WJR. And talking to Dick Hafner, Dana Clark, and Thomas, Steve Courtney, here is the conversation we had that I want to share with you just to give you an idea of how deeply we love your Bumpy Cake. If someone came down from Mars or someone from outside Michigan came in and didn't understand what the Bumpy Cake was, Dick Hafner, I want you, in your most sultry radio voice, to describe to me the delicious goodness of a Sanders Bumpy Cake.
Bumpy, chocolate, very chocolate, and satisfying.
With marshmallow.
Tell me about the buttercream.
Wait a minute, it's getting a little bit weird right now.
Take it off.
Hold on.
Take it all off.
Peel that frosting off.
When you put it in your mouth.
Okay.
I had no idea this group was this crazy about Bumpy Cake.
Man, overboard.
So we didn't know, Ron, that it touched primal urges in us we didn't know we had.
That sounds like a great focus group there. It's interesting. We do shows all over the country, and there's a lot of passion out there for the Bumpy Cake, and all of our cakes, all the different flavors have the bumps on them now, and we trademarked the name and have had some great success with it.
Well, I got to tell you, I have a deep affection for your product because I knew Mrs. Fred Sanders. I knew Jack Sanders, Sandy Sanders, and Nancy Sanders, and I actually I live in the house that Fudge built. I bought Mrs. Sanders' house from her back in 1991. And so we've torn the place apart. We still can't find the doggone fudge recipe, Ron. So I'm hoping that maybe someday just slip that in the mail.
Yeah, so that's an incredible story. I did not know that.
No, it's a great history. That house was full of love when we got it from them, and that's because people ate their Bumpy Cake there and were very, very happy. I'm sure.
It's great. Great story. Thank you very much. It's a great brand, and we feel a huge responsibility to keep it going here in the metropolitan Detroit area and, quite frankly, all over the country.
And amen. You've done a great job with this. Thanks for keeping Sanders alive, bringing back the restaurants and the stores, having a retail presence, and just keeping that made-in-Detroit product taste forward throughout America. Thanks so much, and thanks for the right-sized Bumpy Cake.
Great. Have a great day.
You too, Ron. Take care. The Sanders Bumpy Cake, eat two. They're not as big as they used to be because they're built for two, right? Sanders is coming out with a